Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. I have a quick update for you today before you go enjoy the weekend. Three main things. Number one, a bit more data on the EIDL survey we released earlier this week, including a couple things to keep in mind if you're still waiting for funding. The second, on the news front, the stock market finished up today after a tough week, despite the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the ongoing war. The Dow finishes high. There's new inflation numbers that are out. Not surprisingly, they're high. I'll give a quick update there. Plus, I want to give a big thank you. We did a YouTube live earlier today to talk EIDL, to talk funding, and we invited 3 business owners live to join us. Huge thank you to Jay, Ali, and Pam for joining us live today. I personally learned quite a lot talking to them, and I'll share some of the main takeaways that they mentioned. They had some great tips, so I'll briefly talk about that. Most importantly, thanks for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. Hit subscribe, turn on the alerts, and give this video a like so more people see it. Okay, before I talk about the EIDL data, 3 tips. Number one, we've put up a few new blog posts today, 4 side hustles that can earn you more than your day job, how to choose the right vendors for your business, how to start a business, your step-by-step guide, and some travel news. And so I'm gonna do an Instagram live tomorrow. You can follow us there, hello.skip. I'm gonna answer questions on that live, talk about the EIDL survey, and a special preview on a new feature we are announcing next week. So once you've subscribed to us here, follow us on our Instagram. We've got a great community there. I'm doing that tomorrow, midday. And lastly, if you want funding help, use the link in the description or go to helloskip.com/join. You know, the 3 business owners we had on today, coincidentally, we've also helped through the EIDL process get funding. They really had amazing things to say. I didn't expect it, quite honestly. We guarantee we'll help you, or it's free. So give it a shot, helloskip.com/join. Choose premium or VIP. I think we have 2 or 3 spots still available for Monday, a couple for Tuesday, so you can finally meet our team and join us on an upcoming YouTube live. We can showcase your business like we did earlier today. Okay, here's the survey I talked about a couple days ago. Business optimism, I love it. I want to end the week on a positive note. On this piece, 81% of respondents are optimistic about the future of their business. And a lot of these folks are you, our YouTube community. So kudos to you for being optimistic. And we went a little bit deeper here, so 2 things to mention. Of the 81% that are optimistic, 58% of those folks stated that the EIDL program had a major impact on their business, as in they would not be in business today without EIDL funds. That's in line with the total sample we had, by the way. And another piece of information here, 79% of respondents said the EIDL program had a major impact on their business, also stated they were optimistic. So I love the optimism no matter where you are as a business owner, starting out, trying to get more customers, or trying to get more funding. Remain optimistic, which leads me to the second point today, our conversations today with Jay, Ali, and Pam. Incredible stories. Jay has a business with over 100 employees. He got a little bit of EIDL funding, still trying to get a little bit more so he can grow his team. That was an ongoing theme, people looking for funding to try to grow their employees, contractors, basically their team overall. Jay has been persistent, he's stuck with it, and has a very successful business with locations in Birmingham and in DC. So a huge thank you to Jay. We're gonna be sharing clips of those interviews next week if you wanna see what Jay had to say. And secondly, Ali, who joined us, he has a bakery in Los Angeles, also went through the EIDL process, was stuck for a long time. His secret, he put in a lot of work. He called nearly every day and finally figured out that the IRS was the problem in his case, called the IRS and got the approval he was looking for. Jay, Ali, and Pam all used our concierges, so we helped them along the way, and most importantly, kept them going, which leads me to Pam, who's a coach based in LA. She had to do a major pivot when COVID started to basically start doing online coaching. She got a little bit of EIDL funding early on. Then she talked with Kayla on our team, who ran the numbers for her and basically said, look, Pam, you know you can get a $153,000 loan. And Pam said she was blown away. She had no idea that she could get that loan. She had been denied 6 times. So her mantra was say yes don't give up, and Ali's was be resilient. The bottom line is don't give up. So incredible thank you to all three of them. It was really inspiring to hear their stories, and they all had kind words. I honestly did not expect it, so thanks. And we will be inviting more business owners because I think sharing your stories, how you've gotten the funding, how you've stayed positive, how you've pivoted your business during the pandemic are so important to hear and to share with others. So we'll be doing more of that. Okay, before you go, enjoy your Friday evening. Of course, the big news as we speak is the battle for Kiev. The Ukrainian president and his cohort are still in Kiev. You know, I spent a few weeks in Ukraine back in the day and all of the major cities. I posted a video earlier this week how this was similar to my experience in the Republic of Georgia in 2008. Back then, Medvedev was the president, Putin was the prime minister, but Putin was still calling the shots back in 2008, and they invaded Georgia under similar pretenses. They eventually backed off, but here they're doing an all-out assault across Ukraine, and they've surrounded Kiev. Putin is signaling he may negotiate. We'll see what happens there. But in response to that news, the Dow climbs 800 points, its best day since late 2020. Here's how that looks today. You can see the major dip starting yesterday and how it ended the week. Still down on the week. And of course, if you look over the last 3, 4, 5 months, the Dow is down. Many of you probably have lost money. The question is, are we at the bottom of the market or not? Would love to hear what you think about that. Feel free to weigh in. Lastly, key inflation gauge hit 6.1% in January, the highest since 1982. That's 40 years. So that was a figure reported today by the Commerce Department, the largest year-over-year rise since 1982. Pulling out this from the report, robust consumer spending has combined with widespread product and worker shortages. That was a major theme we heard today on the live. People are looking for workers. That's created the highest inflation in 4 decades. That's a heavy burden for U.S. households, especially lower income families faced with elevated costs for food, fuel, and rent. That's the quick Friday evening update. I'll be answering questions directly on Instagram Live tomorrow. Go follow us there. While you're at it, feel free to follow us on our other social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and we're also now on TikTok. Finally, thanks to everyone who supported us. I see all of you. A couple nice reviews from earlier today from Regina and Michelle. Thank you so much. Your support means so much. If you want funding help, just use the link in the description. And most importantly, hope you have a great weekend. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.